Hi, everybody. Nobody's here yet, but for those of you on the replay, I didn't imagine anybody would pop in. Saturday, 2:30. I don't know if anybody's going to be here or not, but I just got done recording a video, and when I'm done here, I'm going to go edit it and upload it. I had forgotten to bring my coffee down earlier, and when I went up to go get it, of course it was cold, and it had a fruit fly in it, so I had to spoon him out. Oh, I got a thumbs up, but I don't see anybody in here. One person in here. Linda, is that you? Hi, Lulu. How you doing? I'm doing great. Got back from Des Moines on Thursday. Had peace and quiet yesterday with my son at work. And so I still have to pick up my crochet project. How are you doing? Do I not? Oh, yeah, there's my hook. How are you? Let's see. I'm on row 1 of 6-row repeat. Doing well. Did you have a good trip? Yes, but I was glad to be home. Glad to be home. You know, we're all sisters, but we're all different. Even though we're sisters, we're all different, and we have different opinions and different personalities. So, you know, we had one full day together and 2 kind of half days. That was enough. I think the last time we stayed and we were there an extra day because we went down the night before. But because now it's getting darker sooner, we didn't want to do that. So, yeah, it was enough. Got to see everybody. Okay. Row 1. And here's my pattern. Let's see. I'm going to put this over here. What have you been doing, Lulu? Are you making more hats? Let's see. I'm crocheting the first. That doesn't look right. Let's see. Row 6. Single crochet, chain 2, turn. 5 single crochet, 5 singles. I guess so. 1 single crochet, or 1 double rather. Darn it. Double and chain 1. Making beanies. Yep. And working. Oh, you're working today? space? Is that the space? Where's the space? I think I might have done this wrong. That doesn't look right. I stopped at row 6. Oh my gosh. This doesn't look right. Maybe I stopped at row 5. 6 single crochet. Yeah, I did. I stopped at row 5. Darn it. I'm glad I figured that out. That wouldn't have worked. Chain 1. Yeah, and I even... Let's see. 1, 2, 3. No. Oh, 6 singles. Row 6, yeah. Chain 2. Skip 1. 5 singles. But there's that space. That's where the V-stitch goes. What did I do wrong? Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is not how... Okay, until 1, 6 single crochet, chain 2, skip 1. Six singles, chain 2, skip 1, 5 singles, 5 singles, skip 1, 5 singles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I started this yesterday, Lulu. It's going to be a sweater scarf called the Embrasser. It's an Expression Fiber Arts pattern, although it's not her pattern, but it's on her website. But I thought I stopped it last night. It's a 6-row repeat, and I thought I stopped it at the end of a 6-row repeat to start the next repeat, but it's not making sense. Yeah, that's not making sense. Chain 2. Chain 1, skip 1, 3 sing. Oh, yeah, it is. Now it is. Okay. It's making sense now. It is pretty. It is really pretty. Let's see. Chain 1, skip 1, 3 singles. 1, 2, 3. And it actually is really easy. You don't really work much with fine yarns, do you, Lulu? Do you mainly work with heavier yarns? Double crochet V. There we go. Double crochet V. I think I was looking at the setup row instead of row 1. That's why I was confused. That's what happens when you sleep. You forget everything. Yeah, it's made working this way. So this is the back panel. And then when I'm done, then sleeves go on this side and the end. So the sleeves go. Have you seen these? They've been everywhere, these sweater scarves. Now mainly larger yarns, yeah. I don't like working with larger yarns. I just don't. I will, but I really lose interest really fast. I think if people would ask me to make projects, and I get commissioned for projects with this kind of yarn, I'd be more inclined to finish them. I have a blanket. I have a blanket. Oh, here we go. I got to go back to my counter. I have a blanket that I've been working on for over a year. Over a year, I've been working on this blanket. And this sweet Mennonite girl has been waiting for this blanket. But it's heavy yarn. So I just don't feel compelled to work on it. And then another friend wants me to make her a bunch of dishcloths, wash rags, and it's 4-weight cotton. And I'm just not, I made one and then I kind of quit. You'd like to make one? Do you have any fancy yarn? Or you could even use like the who is it that makes the fingering weight acrylic called, what's it called? There's a name. I can't remember what it's called. I get bored quick, so I have to crochet quick things and start over. I get kind of bored quick too, Lulu, and I'm worried about it because this is all a solid gray. I'm not a big fan of gray, but this is really nice yarn, so that's really the only thing that's going to keep me coming back to it. Plus, my sister has been waiting for a long time. I have some sock yarn that someone gave me. Oh, you could use that. You need like 11 to 1200 yards. 11 to 1200 yards. Oh, string, mandala string. But that's like $6.99, I think, for a ball. The mandala string. But it's all variegated. I don't know how this would look if you used a variegated or self-striping yarn. I don't know if it would look good. But this is an easy pattern. It really is easy. Even though it's a 6-row repeat, it's pretty easy. Each repeat is really easy. I haven't memorized it yet, though. I can't say that I've memorized it, but I imagine by the time I'm done, I will probably have memorized it. I would hope. It is called Embrasser. Embrasser on Expression Fiber Arts. I don't remember if I paid for it or if it was one of her Friday free patterns. I don't remember, but it's easy. It is easy. And I imagine you could use a heavier yarn. You could use a 2 or 3 weight. I imagine you could. I thought about trying it with a 3 weight. You know, I've got all of that KNC 100% superwash merino from Joanne. So that would probably, I probably have enough of that to make one of these. But I'm going to do this one first and see how it goes. Oops. I mean, the panel The panel is really easy. I don't know if the sleeves are going to be as easy. I don't know. But the body panel is easy. It takes a long time because they want you to do 40 repeats. So that's 240 rows. That's a lot of rows. But my goal is to get this finished within a couple of weeks and then take it to my sister. I don't know if she's going to plan on paying for it. I mean, this yarn cost me like $10 a hank. Normally it's like almost $40. Yeah, it's a ton of rows, right? That's why I'm going to pace myself. I'm going to try to do 5 to 6 repeats every day. I'm going to try. I'm telling you so you can hold me accountable. I'm going to try and do 5 or 6 repeats every day. So that's 30 to 36 rows a day. I should be able to do that. Wouldn't you think? I would think I could do that. But it's going to be really pretty. I think it's going to be really pretty if I can get the sleeves right. I'm nervous about the sleeves because my sister is tiny and she likes a fitted sleeve. And this, if you look at this pattern, it's not a fitted sleeve. Of course, when you look at the video, she says that particular piece wasn't made for her, so it's a little bigger than she would make it. But there's only one option. There's no options for different sizes. So the only thing that I could do to make it smaller is not do as many repeats, because when you do the repeats, I don't have the measurements right here, but the body panel ends up being, I think it's at 72 inches long. That's really long. And my sister is tiny. So I may not do the whole 72 inches. I may stop. Of course, you want it, I measured her when I was in Des Moines. I measured her and she took the whole 60-inch tape measure, and I had her put her hands together like this. So like this, it would measure, I don't know, maybe 63, 64 inches with her hands out in front of her. So I may stop short of the 40 repeats. I don't know that it needs to be that big. That might be too sloppy on her because she's little. She's like 5 foot nothing. And she's very small framed. So I may not make it as big as the pattern says to. So I'll probably stop short. I think she'd rather have more sleeve anyway. So, I can make the body wider and just make the sleeves longer. I just hope they're going to be tight enough for her. That's all. How are the Bostons today, Lulu? How are your Bostons? My monsters are out in the backyard. My son should be home soon. So they can just stay out there till he comes home. They've been wild, but napping now. Your babies are so precious. Well, you know what? If I don't remember if I mentioned it last week, but I was really nervous about crating them during the day while I was gone and my son was at work because he was gone like 9 hours at a time. And they're not used to being crated, let alone for that long. So I was very nervous, extremely nervous. They did so well. I couldn't believe how well they did. Bean, he doesn't mind being in, he goes right in the crate. He goes right in. Goober, not so much. Goober's not very crazy about it. And if there was any whining done, it was him. But I had to go yesterday and drop off Bill. And so I put him in there. And they did fine. They did fine. Um, have you ever heard of bison horns, Lulu? Are you familiar with bison horns? Oh, you haven't heard? They are, if you can stand the smell, they're a great chew toy because they last a long time. Um, elk antlers is another one, another item that lasts a long time, but that's the elk antlers are usually really pricey, so I haven't gotten one of those yet. But we had two bison horns, and we would put the bison horns in the crates with them. Well, Sam told me last night that, was it Bean? Bean finished off his. He got it down. He said he got it down to about that big, and then he just ate it. Yeah, I bet they do. Um, have him look at like the feed stores. If you have like a local feed store, they're usually cheaper there than like the big box stores. We've got like a Feldman's, which is like a farm and home store. They have them, but they're a little spendier there. Let's see, how do I end the first one? Repeat until one stitch remaining, ending with a double crochet in the last stitch. Double in the last stitch, and chain 2. But yeah, they do stink though. I will warn you, they stink. They don't stink at first. It takes a while for them to soften it up where it starts to stink, but it stinks. So you may want it to be like an outside toy instead of inside because it's not pleasant. But it only stinks while they're chewing on it. When it dries out, it doesn't stink. I mean, it doesn't permeate the room. But as they're chewing on it and it gets wet, it can stink. Okay, 2 doubles in the first stitch. 2 doubles, chain 1, skip 1, single crochet in the middle set, chain 1, and then 5 doubles in the chain space. Chain 1. Yeah, there's a feed store in the town where I moved from, and their price is really good. But the big box stores, their prices are a little bit higher. These little munchkins would oh yeah, they would. And the store where I like to buy mine at, they have different sizes. So they have small ones for, like a Boston Terrier. They would love it. They would love it. Bean chews on his. But do yours fight over the same toy? Like if you get the same toy for all of them, does one or all of them have to have all the toys? Or are they content with their toy? Because Bean, if Bean and Goober have the same toy, Bean has to have all the toys. He doesn't want to share. One, two, three, 4, 5, chain 1. They pull each other around and they just play with all the toys. Oh, good. Hi, Maritza. Welcome to the live today. Yeah, believe it or not, Lulu, Goober will lay on the floor. Mind you, Goober is 80 pounds. Goober will lay on the floor. They'll each have one end of a toy. And Bean, only being about 40 pounds, so half his size, will drag Goober across the floor. He will drag him. Not for a long period, but he is able to drag that 80-pound dog. Those pits have really good neck muscles. 3, 4, 5, chain 1. See, that is how little Mickey is. He will hold them all off. He's 16 pounds. The others are over 20. Hi, Tracy. Thanks for popping in today. What's everybody working on? I'm working on a sweater scarf from Expression Fiber Arts. This is called the Embrasser. Oh, here's a picture of it right here. And it's too light. Let me show you another picture that kind of gives you a better idea of what it looks like. Okay. So these are the different ways that you can wear it. Isn't that cute? Hi, Tracy. We have 2 Tracys today. Blankets for 11 grandbabies. Oh, more power to you, girl. More power to you. Wow. I'm lucky to get 1 blanket for 1 grandbaby. Although I do have 4 made for my grandbaby coming in January. I have 4 made. I think it's 4. And what are you up to, Tracy Huber? What's on your hook? Lulu has beanies. I have a sweater scarf. Uh, Tracy Swan has blankets. And Tracy Huber has more blankets. Well, somebody's got to do the blankets, right? Give me a pretty shawl pattern any day of the week. I love making shawls. Although I did make a blanket that was really fun using a fingering weight cotton. That was fun. Oh, there's let's see, I've got it written down. Diana. Hi, Diana. Welcome. Squirrel raid. I am Lulu, but my name is not spelled the same way. Did you try looking for me? Sorry, I was counting. Hi, Sammy Jazz. Welcome in. I've not seen your name before. Well, Mallory Green. You have two different profiles, Lulu? I'm doing great, Sammy. How are you? I'm just sitting here working on a sweater scarf for my sister. And if this ends up being easy enough, I'm going to make more. See if I can't sell them, because this is going to be really pretty. I am new to the Yarn Addicts. I have been working on crochet stuff and have been trying to, I guess, meet others. No one around me crochets. Well, you're not alone, Sammy. A lot of us have that same problem. What kind of things do you, so you're new to yarn. Uh, how long have you been crocheting, Sammy? Oh, am I on row 2 now? I think I'm on row 2. I have to. Row 2. You are among friends, Sammy. So welcome. What kinds of things do you like to make? Ooh, shoot. I put too many in there. That's not good. Okay, so I'm going to put that there. Oh, I forgot a chain one. That's what I did. I forgot a chain one, but it's a negligible mistake. It's all right. It won't hurt anything. Four and 5. This is what I'm making. Can be worn a bunch of different ways. It's called a sweater scarf. Donna's place is the best. I don't know about that, Lulu, but thank you. I've been crocheting for about a year and 4 months. My grandma tried teaching me like 20 years ago and she passed. I regret not learning it from her. I'm working on blankets right now, but I've done beanies, newsy. I love newsboy hats, scarves and gloves. Yeah, it's pretty, Sammy. Thank you. Hopefully I can finish it and I don't drag it out because I'm one of those who has like 20 whips. That's probably a conservative estimate. No, that's probably about right. I probably have about 20. And well, of course, some of them are UFOs. And whips, I consider whips that you are actively working on them. So as far as active whips, I probably have, I think, about 6. But this one I'm determined to finish fairly quickly. It's for my sister, one of my many sisters. This is actually a pretty easy pattern. See all the diamonds? Isn't that pretty? It's pretty. I think it's pretty. I'm having to live vicariously through all who have lives right now because I've sprained my wrist and have been ordered not to touch my. Oh, what a bummer. Oh, that's such a bummer. How did you sprain your wrist? Did you fall? Yeah, that's a drag. I would be so sad. Of course, I have plenty of yarn I could organize. I don't know what I like better, crochet or looking at my yarn. I love my yarn. Whoop. Wrong. Donna, pay attention. And I just ordered some more. Antoinette! Hi, girlfriend. Are you off today? Or are you I've been out of town, so I don't know where you are in your schedule. Where are you at in your schedule? Oh, you're at work. Oh. Are you going to be selling any more of your yarn? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Day 2 of 5. Yes, you will. Any yarn that I would be interested in? I think you know what kind of yarn I like. I'll be waiting. I have no business buying it, but I'll be waiting. Yeah. 1 and 2 weight yarn. Preferably natural fibers. Hi, Bernadine. Gosh, all my friends are here. Hi, Bernadine. We got 10 people in here. Antoinette, how's the weather up there? And Michael. Hi, Michael. My gosh, I'm drawing all the important people. This is all the important people. Oh, Ellen? Is Ellen here? And oh, hi, Ellen. I missed you. Gosh, we're hopping. Crappy, windy, raining, cold. Well, what do you expect? Isn't that about typical this time of year? Oh, you're so sweet, Michael. You're sweet. I think you're awful important. Everybody talks about you. Everybody talks about you. I may as well show you what I'm working on. This is a sweater scarf. Let me get it centered. And, you know, if anybody of you are in the know, you know that's Shandy modeling that pretty sweater scarf. Working on my never-ending C2C, determined to get her done this weekend. Yeah, I love this. I just hope I can modify the sleeves so they're tight enough. Fun talk about you behind your back. Oh, you've probably seen the top of my shirt. Let me show you the bottom of my shirt. Jesus is my savior. Crocheting is my therapy. That's my shirt. I did cable sweater scarf by Knit Attitude a few years ago. How did it turn out, Antoinette? I bet a cable one would be pretty. Bernadine, is this going to be next for you? My friend Jeanette here in town, she wants to make one. She said she's gonna let me test it first. She's got other stuff she's got to do. Yeah, this is, hopefully I can get the sleeves. Hopefully I can get the sleeves tight enough for my sister. I hope. But it goes this way. So it's worked from side to side. And then you join it and you work in the round to do the sleeve. Oh, hi, Linda. Yeah, this was, I found it on Amazon, of course. Yeah, it's a lot of like shell stitches, five double crochet. Cool, Antoinette. Tunisian mittens. I need to get back. I need to get back to working some Tunisian stuff. I just haven't felt inclined yet. I went and bought that really fancy set, you know, like you have, Antoinette. I just haven't picked it up again. I know I need to. It is pretty. Tunisian is really pretty. But it's like knitting. It takes a long time. Antoinette, what do you think is faster, knitting or Tunisian? Which do you think is faster? You do tutorials on for my Bunny Meadows Tunisian Boggy Creek blanket. Hi, Sam. Usually ring 3. Usually ring 3 or 4 projects. Oh, okay. Sorry, I know you didn't ask me. So knitting is slower or faster? I forgot what I asked. Tunisian is faster. So knitting is still slower. Tunisian's pretty darn slow. Okay, Diana, we'll be waiting. Tunisian is pretty darn slow, but if Tunisian is faster than knitting, I may think twice. You think knitting is faster? Ellen thinks Tunisian is faster. Yeah, the return on Tunisian is fat. That's the fastest part of it, is the return pass. Tunisian is faster, you think, Antoinette? I know you like the Denise set. Some stitches in Tunisian can be faster, but when you get into the intermediate and advanced stitches, they get really slow. I can knit without looking, so get more done, whereas I have to watch every stitch with Tunisian. That's interesting. I was watching Emily yesterday with Emerson's crochet, and I wish I could wrap my yarn like she does. She has everything in this hand. She wraps the yarn around this finger. Have any of you watched her do it? She wraps the yarn around this finger and she throws the yarn around the hook. I don't know how she does that. I don't know how in the world she does that. I had to take a double take because I thought she was knitting. She only had one hook, so she wasn't knitting. She was crocheting. 2, 3, 4, 5, chain 1. And then I end it 3 doubles in the last stitch. It's hard for me to know which is the last stitch. Well, that was 2 doubles, so it's got to be this one. But I'm going to go into this one. 1, 2, and 3. Whoops. Chain 1. And on row 3. I want to try Tunisian cables. Hint, hint, Michael. Sam says it's fun. Oh, so many people can do the same craft in so many different ways and get the same result. Antoinette, Crochet Witch does it that way. I tried it, slowed me down. I would think it would really tax that finger. Those will come soon. Got some faux cables I came up with I want to do soon. Where's those MA? Can't wait, Michael. Where's those Oh, Linda, I don't need them. I don't need them because the pattern is worked side to side. So when I go to do the sleeves, I have obvious stitches to go into. So I don't need them. I am marking each repeat though, so that I can count my repeats, because I'm supposed to have 40 repeats of this pattern. So I'm just adding, I forgot, and I didn't put one here. Do I have one in here? So I'm just adding a stitch marker for every repeat because I'm using my app to count rows. The 1 through 6 for the repeat. And I can't keep track of both on there. So I want to learn Continental. It's slow going. Yeah, Continental's supposed to be the easiest way. I can knit and purl in reverse, backwards as fast as I can. Forward just takes practice. Water is rough. Oh, gosh. Wonder if that has anything to do with the hurricane, Antoinette. Yeah, I don't need the markers, Linda, but I appreciate you offering them. I should have plenty. I'm only going to need 40, but I'm probably not going to do 40 repeats on this because it'd be too big for my sister. So I'm going to keep going and just measure it as I go. Because 40 repeats gets you like at 70 some inches. And I think that'll be too big for her. I wonder if this is the most I've ever had in a live with me. Gosh, 13 people? That's great. I just had someone subscribe, Pebbles Pico. Is anyone aware that today is National I Love This Yarn Day? This pattern, Ellen, this is called the Embrasser from Expression Fiber Arts. Yeah, it's National I Love This Yarn Day. That's every day in my house. Same here. But, you know, there's sales, right? So Aberdeen's Wool is running 15% off. I don't need anything from them because I ordered the Christmas box a few weeks back. But Jimmy Bean's Wool, they're having a sale on a, what's it called? It's a bag. And in the bag, you get 4 hanks of Rios. Jimmy Bean's Wool. Oh Snap. An Oh Snap bag. Oh, yeah. An Oh Snap bag filled with 4 hanks of Malabrigo Rios. One of a kind. I know, Ellen. I should be too. I should be too. Seriously, I should be. But it's hard for me to turn down a great deal like that. And then I've had some Malabrigo Makita in my cart for like a month or more. So I threw that in there also. I'm wanting to compare Malabrigo Makita. Yeah, I know. You lucky dog. Malabrigo Makita versus Madeline Tosh Merino Light. I want to compare the two and see which I like better. So I have plenty of the Madeline Tosh. So now I'll have 4 of the Makita to compare. So that'll be interesting. I'm the same way, Sam. And I can't pass up a good deal. I mean, you get an O snap bag, and it's a good size bag with 4 things of Rios for $60. The Rios alone are going to run you $60 or more. I think at my local yarn store, Rios goes for $20 a hank. I'm pretty sure it does. I have plenty of sock yarn. I have plenty. Oh, you just ordered an Addy? Oh, Bernadine, if you're still here, Bernadine just got an Addy. And she's really enjoying it. She's been making hats. Hi, Melissa. Welcome. You usually pop in. Yep. She's still here. Hi, Bernadine. Incredible seller. Oh, boy. Purple Sage Yarns has Noro for $42. That's probably a good deal. I think it's normally higher than that. I don't want any Noro. Amazon for $131 for the king size. Yeah, I think Bernadine might have paid less than that. Bernadine, what did you pay for yours? Do you remember? It might have been. No, I think it's still on sale for $130. And it's normally like almost $200, I think. ADDI. Addy knitting machine. $139. It's 100. Oh, that's the little one. No, that's the king size. $132 plus tax, of course. New improved version. Huh. $151. New improved version. Oh, that's the little bitty one, I think. New improved version. That looks little anyway. Yeah, that's little. That's for making socks. I would get one, but I don't even use my Centro that much. And, if I'm just going to be making hats, it's not worth it for me to get one. And, to do other cool stuff with it, you have to have a really steady hand to go in there and pick yarn and do all that. I can't do that. With my trimmer, I can't do that. I've used the Premier on my Centro, Ellen, and it likes it. Some of them are stiffer than others depending on the color, but I was using it on my Centro, and it was beautiful. So that's a shame that it's picky like that. I wouldn't think it would be that picky. Oh, now we've got 9. What about Hobby Lobby, Ellen? Oh, it doesn't like Hobby Lobby? Is that what you're saying? Oh, it likes Hobby Lobby. What? I love this yarn. Thanks for coming in, Bernadine. I appreciate it. I recorded a video. I just have to edit it and upload it, showing my other whips and stuff. Bye, friend. Good to see you. Have a good rest of your day. Hope you're feeling okay. She's so sweet, you guys. If you haven't joined her channel, you need to. She's so sweet. Made another poncho with my jewel spun. Cool. Which pattern? Oh, you do watch her? She's awesome. She's awesome. Oh, okay. I need to finish my inlines poncho. I meant to take it with me to Des Moines and I forgot it. If I had taken it, it would be done by now. But that's okay. I've got this to keep me busy. This is going to be really cool. This is nice and stretchy. So I don't imagine, I probably won't do that many repeats. That's a lot of repeats. That's kind of how I am with the escape shawl, Ellen. I could almost do it in my sleep after working on so many. Okay, Antoinette. Anybody else have any yarn coming anytime soon? Or anybody taking part in any sales today? Sorry, Ellen, don't mean to tempt you. My son had to laugh when I told him that today is National Yarn Day. All right, Michael, thanks for popping in. All right, I think I'm going to scoot too. I've been on here now for an hour. That's pretty long. That's long enough. Have a nice time with your sister, Ellen. Thanks, Sammy. I appreciate you too. You have a good weekend too, Ellen. I hope your sister's doing okay. Yeah, good luck, Sammy, with that nap. Oh, bye, Lulu. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. You too, Linda. I think I'm going to go upstairs and check on the dogs. I expected Sam to be home by now, but I don't know if he is. Well, of course, Sammy. I appreciate you popping in. Woof, woof. Yeah, I put him outside because, I'm down in the basement, so I can't keep my eye on him. All right. We'll catch you guys on the next one. I'll probably do a video or a live on Wednesday, one or the other, to show my whips. Maybe I'll have something finished. Who knows? But thank you everybody for coming. I don't know if I should wait for Antoinette to come back or not. I might wait. See you soon then. Hope I can by then. Okay, Sammy. Just watch tutorials, Sammy. That's all I have to say about that. Just watch tutorials. That's how I learned. 2.5 years ago. That's how I learned. Linda, the dogs are in the backyard. That's true. Your wrist. Well, rest it and you'll be back at it in no time. I hope. Don't push it because you don't want to make it worse. I know it's tempting, but you don't want to make it worse. I'm sure I would be too. I seriously would be. There's no way Sam's home yet because I would. Nope, he's not home yet. Okay, so let me look at the backyard. There's Goober just laying. Oh, good. They're both just laying in the yard. That's good. They're just hanging out, laying in the yard. That's good. I feel better. I probably shouldn't be drinking coffee this late. I've been putting cinnamon sticks in my coffee and it tastes so good. I use a percolator and I just stick it in the basket with the grounds and it's delicious. And it smells good. Almost smells like cinnamon candy. Hi, Antoinette. Welcome back. Everybody else said goodbye. I was just waiting for you. Treat time. Aren't they being so good? They're just laying out there. I'm so glad they're just laying out there, enjoying the weather. Yeah, they're being good. I don't know what's taking Sam so long. I don't know if he'll be over there. Well, it's only 3:30. He said he'd come over this afternoon, so I don't know what his plan is, Linda. He slept kind of late, so slept later than I thought he would. Oh, gosh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Goodness. Oh, I got to thaw some steaks. I found a really good recipe. I found this really good recipe. Oh, that don't look good. Let me show you this recipe. I have to make it. Let's see. It's called steak gorgonzola. Yum. Steak over fettuccine with a gorgonzola sauce. So I have to thaw some steaks. That's going to be delicious. Oh, I don't have any white. Do I have any white wine left? I forgot to get white wine. And I need gorgonzola cheese. I didn't get any. Oh, you leaving, Linda? I don't have the heavy cream either. Of course, I could use half and half. Okay, I am going to take pictures. For extra flavor, consider adding sauteed mushrooms, spinach, or sun-dried tomatoes. I have spinach and sun-dried tomatoes. If you prefer not to use white wine, you can substitute with beef broth or a splash of lemon juice for acidity. I could use lemon juice instead of white wine. 5:40 here. You're 2 hours ahead of me then, Antoinette. She just fell asleep, Sammy. Oh, good. That's good. Doesn't that look good? That looks delicious. Oh my gosh, that looks so good. And I'm hungry. All I've had today is toast. Oh, thank you for subscribing, Sammy. Thank you, thank you. Got 2 new subscribers just today. I'm making sausage gravy and biscuits tomorrow for breakfast. Yum. Yum. Where do you get your sausage, Antoinette? Do you get it from like a local farm? Or do you just get it at the store? I'm nervous when it comes to pork anymore. Makes me very nervous. I've halfway considered not eating pork anymore. But that sounds delicious. I have to thaw my steaks. I really would like to make that tonight, but I may not be able to make it till tomorrow because I need the gorgonzola cheese. I don't have any gorgonzola cheese, and my son probably won't be going to the store anytime soon. Let's see. Gorgonzola. Anyone else here use Instacart? I love Instacart. Means I don't have to go anywhere. $6.99. Not that I care about that. I don't really care about that. What's the difference between gorgonzola and blue cheese? I guess there's not much difference. Oh, that's only $4.99, but I don't know where. Where's McKeever's? I am not familiar with McKeever's. Delivery by 4:30. I don't even know. Okay, we'll get that. I've never ordered from McKeever's before. Man, that's expensive. What else do I need? Ooh, that looks good. Oh, my favorite ice cream cookies. I'm going to throw that in there. I shouldn't, but I did. I'm going to get one of those. Maybe get 2 of those. Beef bacon. That's a pretty good price for beef bacon. Sage, rosemary, black, red pepper, garlic. Oh, you do get it from a local farm? Good for you. Good for you. Well, pork, you have to do it well done. You can't leave any pink when it comes to pork. You're not infecting me. Oh, I don't care about that. That's not why I do it. I do it because I'm lazy. I don't have to get out and, put the dogs in the crate and then go and then not only that, then I don't have to worry about impulse buying. I'm terrible when it comes to impulse buying. So if I can do everything online, there's way less impulse buying. That's why I do it. You don't have grocery delivery at all there, Antoinette? I'm not allowed to go shopping anymore. What? $2.50? No way. I'm gonna stock up on that. Torani caramel sauce. $2.50. That stuff's normally $6 a bottle. It's probably I'm gonna get some carrots for the rabbit. That's a good price for Torani caramel sauce. That's true. That's an impulse buy, but it's a bargain. Oh, and then there's the corned beef. Okay, I'm gonna get 2 of those. I got to put enough in my cart to get free delivery. Frick's ham. Thank you very much. What else we got? There's the chocolate caramel. I don't know if I want that one. I prefer just the caramel. My mouth is watering because I'm thinking about food. There's white chocolate. All of that is, oh my gosh, I can't believe that's so cheap. I've never seen it that cheap. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. Okay, what else? Oh, whipping cream. I need whipping cream. I may as well get some cottage cheese. $1.99 for thin cut Canadian bacon. No way. That's unheard of. What are all these good prices for? That's insane. $2 for cheese? Oh my gosh. Sorry, guys. And this is McKeever's, which I have never purchased from before in my life. Okay. Check out. What else did I need? Did I need a gorgonzola cream? Did I need anything else? Continue checkout. Okay. That's my second Instacart order for the day. Awesome. That's pretty good. Okay. Frick's ham. Antoinette, do you guys have Frick's ham there? Replacement. It's 5:29. I'll get that one if that other one's not available. It's still Frick's. Canadian bacon. I'll probably just get a refund if they don't have that. Because that was an impulse buy. Hi, Joyce. Just back from dog walk. I've already been on here for over an hour, so I was going to say goodbye like 20 minutes ago. Out of stock. One bunch. I'll do that instead. I should have done that anyway. Get that one. Yeah, I really don't need. I should probably change that. Because that's too expensive for heavy cream. Cottage cheese. Large curd. Non-fat. Low fat. I want all the fat. I'm good, Joyce. How are you? How was your walk? Gorgonzola. If that's out of stock, I guess we'll do the blue cheese. My mouth is watering because I'm gonna make steak and pasta for dinner. Never heard of it? Frick's ham? Might just be local. Have you ever had beef bacon, Antoinette? Yeah, if they don't have it, I'm just gonna get a refund. 3. Oh, I think Sam's back. If they don't have that, refund. Refund. Okay. I've never ordered from McKeever's. I don't even know where McKeever's is. I'm all about the fat. I know that's right. Let's see. I'm going to change the that heavy whipping cream edit. I'm going to get rid of that one and I'm going to add a different one that's cheaper because I only need a cup of it. Add items to order. Cream. Heavy whipping cream. Oh, that's a whole pint. I don't need a whole pint. I'll just do that. I eat high fat. Anyhow, I'm knitting for a bit. Are you? Are you working on finishing something or what are you working on? Ooh, I'm excited now. I'm excited. Yeah, I've never ordered from that store. No idea where it is. I know I'm hungry. All I've had today is toast. I had like 5 pieces of toast. Um, two plain with butter and 3 with strawberry preserves. And then what? 2 cups of coffee. So I'm hungry. Knitting a colorwork poncho with cowl. What I should be working on is the baby sweater. You can knock that baby sweater out in no time. I would think so anyway. I would think so. I wish I had someone here locally that could knit me a pair of socks if I gave them the yarn. I would love to have a homemade pair of knitted socks with yarn of my choice. That would be cool. I hope that's enough gorgonzola. 5 ounces. I don't remember how much I need for that recipe. Whoever calls to me, the baby isn't born yet. Yeah, I'm the same way. I pick up whatever's calling my name. I'm the same way. You would knit me a pair of socks? Really? That would be so cool. I would love to have a knitted pair of socks with yarn of my choice. I could send you the yarn. Really? I could send you the yarn. I could send you the yarn. Is there anything you want me to crochet you? We could do a swap. I'll have to think about what kind of yarn now that I want. I know it should be something with nylon for durability because I tend to walk around in just stocking feet. Stocking feet. I would hate to have a hole put in it. I would love that. We will need to get size preferences for fit. Yes, nylon. Yeah. I'll have to see what I have. I'll have to see. I'm thinking. I have really pretty cobblestone yarn. It's like a 2-weight. Can you do socks in a 2-weight? I'm sure you can do socks in a 2-weight. That would be so cool, Joyce. I would love that so much. I've never had homemade socks. That would be awesome. I was going to get off here. Now we have 5 people in here. Antoinette, do you have something like that? This stuff's amazing. It's so good. It's so good. It's better than Steakums. It's so much better than Steakums. Think about cuff, heel, and toe, contrast or not. I can do fingering, sport, or DK. Okay. I'll have to go through my stash and see what I have that has the good combination of fibers. I'm not that picky. I want it all the same color. It doesn't need to be contrasted. I want to make it easy on you. So all the same, it doesn't have to be contrasting. I don't care about that. I just want to be warm. So maybe I'll see what I have in a 3-weight. True, less ends. But does it have to have nylon? Probably doesn't have to. It's just not as durable, right? I'll see what I have. I have some pretty sock yarn. I do have some pretty sock yarn. I can't wait for my grocery order. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I want to make that steak pasta. I really want to make that steak pasta. That sounds so good. Of course, I'm starving. I got lunch meat upstairs. I could go make me a sandwich. If you're walking around in just socks, it's better. If you're wearing socks and slippers, okay, skip the. Sometimes I do that. Sometimes, because I have a pair of slippers. Yeah, this is better than Steakum, Antoinette. These are so much better. And they have something from the same manufacturer. It's corned beef. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's so good. Anyway, I have this pair of slippers that I got from Amazon, and they're just a little bit too loose on my foot. And they're like fur lined, and they're just slip-in slippers. So I wear socks with those quite often. So I'll think about what I have. I'll think about what I have and let you know. Is there anything that I can make for you? Do you want to send me yarn and I can make something for you? Of course, you can make everything I make. Wouldn't be anything special. Have you ever crocheted slippers? I have. I actually have a really cute pair of ballerina slippers that I made with a cotton or a cotton blend, and I don't like them. I mean, I love the slippers, but cotton, I picked the wrong yarn. I picked the wrong yarn. I need to pick something that's got a little more stretch to it or memory, because when I take them off, they're floppy, and I got to wash them before I can wear them again. But I really like them. And I do want to make another pair just with a better yarn than what I used. Yeah, I don't know what I could make for you, Joyce, that you can't make for yourself. I'm sure you could make anything you want. I just can't make socks, knit socks. But yeah, the ballerina slipper pattern, they're really cute. They're super cute. Let me see if I can find them. Because it came up in my feed. Let's see. Where's it at? Are you done with your live? No. It's under wearables. There they are.
Recommended, but it'll be all right. And we're going to go ahead.
It's that kind with the chains on the sides. I don't make, but would love to have. Like what, Joyce? Like what? We could do a trade. Oh, here's my slippers right here. Here's the slippers I was talking about. I usually use these with socks. Baby or toddler shoes. I have not made those. And I should because I've got a granddaughter coming in January. Like a messy bun hat, but from fingering or sport weight. I could do that. I could do that. I've never done a messy bun hat, but I'm sure they're not hard. Do you want one that, because the ones I've seen start with a hair tie and then you stitch around the hair tie and then work your way down? I could do that for you. So you send me the yarn for the messy bun hat, and then I'll send you yarn for the socks, and then we'll do that. I would probably do it with a hair tie. I think that would be better, so that that hole wouldn't get floppy. Is your hair really thick? Does it need to be a really big opening? That does sound fun. Maybe we're going to start a trend. If your hair is real thick, you need to let me know so I know it needs to be a wider opening. Well, I don't know. They're usually what, about 3 inches? Maybe about 3 inches in diameter. Does sound fun. It does. And I'm going to search tonight for the yarn I want for my socks. I'm super excited. Super excited. This will be fun. Medium thick and long, but I don't need anything bigger. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you just need to, I'll give you my foot measurements. You tell me what you need. And then I'll need your head circumference. And like from the crown down to what? You want it to cover about to the middle of the ear? Just so I make sure I get it long enough. Because even if it's a little bit too long, and if you want a brim that folds up or not. So those particulars. Yeah, and then we can just message on Facebook with all that information. Or I can message you my phone number and we can text back and forth, or we can call, or whatever. That sounds good. Yeah, and we can exchange addresses and all the important information. That'll be cool. That'll be almost as fun as getting new yarn, because I get to make something with yarn that I wouldn't have picked out. That'll be cool. I am too. I am too. Are you going to pick out the pattern for the hat? I think you should. I wouldn't want to make you something out of your yarn that you wouldn't like the pattern. So you pick the yarn, you pick the pattern, and you give me all the particulars, the measurements and everything. And then I'll pick my yarn and all that. And that part of I wouldn't want someone to make me a hat that I didn't like the design. It is part of the surprise, but and if she wants to be surprised, that's fine by me. She says she's not picky, so of course, she wants it with a fingering weight yarn, so there's only so much you can do with fingering weight yarn. I suppose you could do cables, though I've not done cables, but I'm sure you could do cables with a fingering weight yarn, I suppose. I think I'm probably going to have to wait till tomorrow to make that steak pasta. Surprise me, nothing too fancy. The yarn can speak for itself. Awesome. Awesome. I'll come up with something. So, yeah, sometime within the next couple of days, we'll touch base on Facebook Messenger, Joyce, and we'll get everything ironed out. I need to go up in my stash and decide what I want for a pair of socks. I'm so excited. Oh, this is going to be so much fun. I am super excited. Awesome. Awesome. We'll do that. All right. Well, you guys, I'm getting kind of hungry, so I think I'm going to go up and fix myself a sandwich since my steak is frozen solid and I don't have the stuff anyway to make that recipe. So I'm going to go do that. And you guys have a great rest of your weekend. Joyce, I'm glad that we're going to do this. This is going to be a lot of fun. And who knows, maybe we'll start a trend and other makers will do that for other makers. Wouldn't that be cool? That would be really cool. I'll send you my yarn. You make this for me. You send me yarn. I'll make whatever you want me to make for you. And then we each get what we want. And it was done beautifully. You too, Joyce. Hug a puppy for me. Oh, someone else just came in. Just when I need... Oh, there's Melanie. I was just about ready to say goodbye, Melanie. So I'm going to go fix me a sandwich. I'm kind of hungry. I don't know if I have soup or not. I will hug my 2 pups. All right. We'll talk to y'all later. Have a great rest of your evening and great rest of your weekend. And I'm glad you did, Melanie. I'm glad you did. Bunches of love to you too, Sammy. Hopefully your wrist gets better very soon and you can get back at crocheting. I feel sorry for you. All right. Thank you again, you guys. Take care. We'll see you next time. All right. Love to y'all. Okay. Well, all right. See you, Sammy. We'll see you next time.